Hey everyone, this is Claire. This is Small Joyful Things. As always, I go to thrift stores and estate sales, and sometimes I buy things on Craigslist and I bring them home and try to find out everything I can about them, and I then tell you guys about it. I'm looking for things that either tell me a story or that kind of make me feel happy. So here's what I got for you today. Now this one is very, very tiny. You can see it. This is a teeny tiny little miniature pitcher with gold gilt at the top. It's all this like a little spackling all over it. It's all done in gold as well. It has these tiny tiny little flowers and tiny tiny little leaves with their own little spots of gold. There's nothing on the back, and if you look underneath, it has a mark that says LW70273 Japan. It is so small and pink. Now, it is maybe I'm going to say 2 and a bit across, 2 and a bit inches across, and just 3 1/4 inches high at the highest part if I had to eyeball it. Okay, so where did this come from? This I bought for $2 in a thrift store, and it was filthy. I cannot describe. There was just dirt encrusted onto it everywhere, and like you couldn't see any of like the detail in the flowers because it was so dusty and there was grime on it. I have no idea where it was. Like you couldn't see any of the gold even. It was all just kind of. It was just impossible. Like you couldn't see it. You couldn't see a thing. Like obviously it's been cleaned up now. You can see the gold is all there. It's all beautiful and vibrant, and you see the ring at the base is perfect and all that. The reason that you can see how nice it looks now is that I went at this for half an hour with a Q-tip and got all that gunk off as carefully as possible, also making sure that none of the little flowers were broken. And yeah, that was actually terrifying, I have to tell you. There was a lot of work just trying to clean all the gunk off it without damaging it, because it is so tiny and so delicate. It is a tiny little miniature pitcher. Can you imagine trying to pour water out of that? Okay, so what is it? Let's get the iPad. So here we go. These are tiny little collectible miniature pitchers. Okay, you can see that a lot of them have these tiny little plates that would have gone under them. Obviously this one has lost its plate, which considering the state that I found it in is not going to be unusual. And there's all kinds of different designs. They can be painted and like this is very much a thing. Okay, this one, as far as I can tell, is vintage. It's also made by a company called Lefton, and they are apparently still quite collectible now. This one I think is vintage based on some of the stuff that I've read. You can see an example here. Oh. Okay, come on, eBay. Are you going to behave? Okay, come on, there we go. All right. So yeah, there we go. Lefton China, hand-painted miniature pitcher, tulips and floral blue, you know, all those keywords. You got to get the keywords in, or else what's the point? But yeah, Lefton did a lot of these tiny little pitchers with these encrusted flowers, kind of the little accents added onto it. A lot of the time when you see these in thrift stores, they will be destroyed. Like all of the little flowers will be chipped, or like the petals will be broken off, or the gilt will be ruined. Like because they're so small and so delicate, like, I mean, it's no wonder that the plate is lost on this one when you think about it, which is a real shame. But anyway, so this one is Lefton. You can see that that's the value. It's going to be about, you know, this one, you know, $11 with $11 US. The prices would be kind of the similar thing. These are all kind of, as far as I know, converted into CAD or whatever. So, you know, Canadian dollar, it'll be about that as well. So bought for $2, probably worth about, you know, 10. Am I going to keep it? I don't think so, to be honest. I'm glad that I found it, and I'm really glad that I had a chance to kind of just read up about Lefton and the fact that people collect tiny little miniature pictures. I know people, you know, people got to collect what they like, you know, but I gotta say, tiny little miniature pictures is definitely a weird one. I mean, they're lovely, they're cute, and I really want to see like an entire collection of them now. They must. I'm gonna be thinking of like, oh my god, I'm a giant. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Anyway, so it's small, it's adorable, it's cute. I am so glad that I had a chance to just rescue it because it was in such, it was just so filthy and dirty. So I'm going to be taking this and putting it up probably on Etsy, and I'm going to list it for $10, and I'm sure a collector is going to like it for that, and it will go to a home that where it will be treated far better than it was when I found it, I have to say. But yeah, there you go. This is kind of a short video, but yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and here is my small joyful thing.